everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Thursday, they'll take on Ben Simmons. And for coaches bringing in new systems, Clark, it's amazing to watch them build a base and then add layers to it.
I agree, B.A. I mean, that's one of the remarkable things about the NBA and teams coming together. You've got to build it, and guys have to sacrifice and adjust along the way. That's the only way it can work. And you've got to be fundamentally sound and committed to the process, coaches and players.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. Doncic against Brooks. Outside Morant. Jack's up at 3. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Oh, stolen by Morant. Fires the 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
On the wing, Irving, hounded by Morant. Outside Thibault, clock at 6, and here's Doncic outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Count the basket.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Doncic against Payne. It's Doncic with a drive. Isaac for 3. Here's Embiid. Up and in on the layup.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Irving. Uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 5 now.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
And that was the mobile 1 drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. And, you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
Jackson with a screen on Doncic. Puts it up from 12, and it's blocked by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Memphis leading. Brooks outside. Takes it inside. Doncic grabs the miss.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Nice move. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. The Grizzlies have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Outside Morant. Pass to Payne. Shoots over Isaac, and it's blocked by Isaac. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Jackson gets the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And here's Doncic outside. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. From deep, Payne. And it's blocked by Isaac. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Dallas on D. They trail by 3. Payne with it. Thibault picks him up. Thibault with a steal. Pass to Irving. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ooh, poked away. And he lobs it up top. Adams, shot's good.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Doncic. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Kennard, he's checked in for Bane. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. To the middle from 11 feet away. Duren with a rebound. And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
Brooks outside. Pass to Tillman. Outside Jones. Here's Aldama. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Brooks. Kennard, left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Doncic passes to Isaac. Kennard against Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Doncic.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Pass to Brooks. Here's Tillman. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad.
I got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
When you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic, he has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Green's checked in for Dallas. Dunn comes in for Kyrie Irving. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. Dunn outside. Pass to Carr. Green with a screen on Clark. Here's Carr. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now. A minute 35 left to play in the first quarter. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. Pass to Duren. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
1:24 left in the first. And there's a pick to the inside. Doncic. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Joel Embiid on top. Third is Luka Doncic.
Two premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
That's good from Doncic.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
Kennard outside. Pass to Clark. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And here's Jones. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
And his court vision was sensational as well. He was making all the right decisions.
Dunn outside. There's a screen. Down low. Here's Carr. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And it's tied up with that one. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Brooks against Green. And it's Brooks missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Here's Brooks. And that one's long.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Mavericks on top, up by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
On the court for Memphis, they've got Ja Morant. Also Tyus Jones out there. Luke Kennard out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Baines checked in. Now Irving, coming off a 31-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Thibault. Pass to Jackson. Excellent D there from Embiid. Dallas is shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And Embiid throws it down.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Aldama. The rebound by Embiid.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson can't get it to go.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And the shot's good by Irving. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
The Mavericks leading. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Irving, the pass to Embiid. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Outside Morant. There's a screen. Fires it. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Irving, the pass to Embiid. And Embiid with the power jam.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Memphis calls timeout. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Greg.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Isaac, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic comes in for Green. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Adams checked in for Aldama. Kennard against Doncic. Kennard outside. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Now here's Doncic. A 23-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Thibault against Morant. From deep, Payne. Mavericks with a rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
The Grizzlies shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Thibault. And Embiid with the block.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
Inside. Oh, stolen by Morant. To the paint. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Embiid a screen on Morant. Irving for 3. And it's Payne with the rebound. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 11 points. The Mavericks have gone 8 for 9 here in this second. Doncic up top, defended by Kennard, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, Doncic is so good at going at the defense, and when he goes at him like that, it puts the defense in a tough spot. Very crafty.
That one's off.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Dylan Brooks checked in for Desmond Bane. And it's Jones in for Kennard. Pass to Tillman. Moran against Isaac. Brooks outside. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from the wing. Doesn't go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. They've led by as much as 10. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Morant with it. He's got 11. Tillman. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
And the first one at the line is good. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Pass to Isaac. Doncic against Moran. Here's Carr. Beyond the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. He's got 6.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Clark with a screen on Doncic. Morant, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Morant. Morant drawing the double team. And here's Clark for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Duran's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Doncic. 1:16 left in the first half of this game. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Left side, Moran. And that one hits the back iron. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Duran. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Duran's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Here's Tillman. Now here's Moran. They need this. It's hauled in by Isaac. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Isaac with a screen on Jones. Pass to Carr from the arc. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
A terrific box out that draws the over the back call.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
Bertans checked in for Dallas. Green comes in for Doncic. Outside Morant. Not going to go that time. And so that's the end of the first half. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 14. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Dallas Mavericks.
Their game plan has been pretty straightforward. Attack inside, make the defense give laps, and so far it's been working.
Yeah, I think that the whole team over there collapsed. This is over.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
A franchise center getting dealt is a rarity, especially a Hall of Fame level talent like Joel Embiid. The process will have a huge impact on this team.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Matisse Thybulle out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Shot clock at 5. The three from Bane. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in the game.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Doncic, no good. Well, the Grizzlies shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. Left block shot on the way, and it's blocked by Embiid. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And a minute played as the second half gets going.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
And another miss by Memphis.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Outside Morant. Looking to get it going. It's rebounded by Dallas. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Oh, sweet move. And that one good. Morant's got 13.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. For Dallas, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Irving with it. He's picked up by Bane. Bane against Irving. The 3 is up. The shot no good. And it's Memphis the other way.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Pass to Adams. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness more. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Dallas calls time here. So both teams making some changes here.
And when you take a look at them defensively, they finished in the top half in the league in opponent field goal percentage. They really made an effort to try to make things difficult for their opponents at all times.
And they really put in the work on the defensive end last season to limit their opponent's scoring. They were all business on that side of the floor. Here's Dunn. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Thibault on the wing. And Embiid gets the double team. Thibault passes to Embiid. A miss. Out of 8 shots, he's now made 6. Kennard outside. Pass to Bane. Jackson the screen. Bane, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. And when you're inside an NBA locker room, how important are those vets to guide a team, Clark?
B.A., I can't put a value on the importance of quality vets who demonstrate day in and day out what it means to be a professional, who perform on and off the court in a way commiserate with being a stand-up leader. I mean, they're invaluable. There aren't teams that are successful in the NBA that don't have veterans that lead by example and with their word.
And the basket by Bane.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Pass to Carr. Here's Embiid. And he drops it in from the low post. Embiid's got 14.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer. Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
Outside Jones. And here's Bane. Jackson with a screen on Thibault. The 3 from Bane. Pure from three-point range. He has 6.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then he has taken over.
Pass to Embiid. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
You know, with all he does offensively, at his size, Joel Embiid is like a cheat code, a special talent.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Duren, he's checked in for Embiid. Isaac comes in for Thibault. Doncic is checked in for Green. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Dunn. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Aldama comes in for Kennard. Clark with a screen on Irving. Unloads from 13. Jones misses.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Doncic. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Brooks, the pass to Jones. Clark up top. Six to shoot. Dallas calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade. looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Here's Jones. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Brooks. Here's Clark. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Picked by Isaac. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Grizzlies on D.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Here's Aldama. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Brooks outside. Down low, Clark. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And here is Irving. He has 6. Pass to Doncic. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game. A minute 42 left to play in the third. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Here's Brooks. Takes a 3.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Doncic on the wing, defended by Jones. Doncic into the lane, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Brooks outside. Looking to end this cold spell. It's rebounded by Carr. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Inside. It's stolen. And they're pushing it up. Bane, the pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
A different look for Dallas. Bertans checked in for Isaac. Green comes in for Doncic. And it's Dunn in for Irving. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Carr. Brooks defending. Dunn outside. Green for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. And it's Morant missing.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Now Dunn. Up in time. And so it's Dallas in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be back in a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Ja Morant is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low. Fader on the way. Embiid's shot is good. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Brooks outside. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Dunn. Pass to Embiid. What a terrific move that is. Embiid's got 20.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Here's Brooks. Jackson down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Embiid, a screen on Morant. Pass to Embiid. And the layup is good off the glass. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid. Taking what the defense gives him, he's a pretty intelligent baller.
Morant with it. He gets it in there.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Here's Dunn. Pass to Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Morant. And Embiid with the block. And he recovers it. Jackson finds some space. It's rebounded by Dallas. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Dunn outside. Pass to Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Tyus Jones.
Like to see Embiid finishing like that. Not afraid to get physical, not backing away from the contact while being fouled.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Isaac, he's checked in for Dallas. Irving comes in for Dunn. And Memphis also making a switch. Baines checked in. Irving against Jones. Irving, the pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Irving for 3. Dallas again missing. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Isaac for 3. He drops it from range. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Man, I like the deep ball of Isaac there, man. Has good touch for a big fella. And he shoots it with confidence.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. And here's Brooks. Knocked loose. Thibault with a steal. To the inside. Here's Isaac. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Now a timeout called by Dallas.
While he was born in Arizona, when it's time for national team play, Matisse Thybulle suits up for Australia down under, the team he medaled with in 2020.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Okay, thanks, Allie. It's fun to see NBA players like Thybulle go their own way for national competition.
Yeah, it is, B.A. I mean, that's part of the interesting fabric of the global nature of the game, particularly as it relates to the NBA. International tournaments are kind of like an alternate world, if you will. Guys who are NBA rivals end up being teammates, or their teammates wind up on the other bench. It's actually pretty cool to see.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Doncic. Tries again. Here's Duren. And he banks in the layup.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Bane finds Jones. Back to Bane. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Brooks drills it from deep. Brooks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Back to Irving. Looking to get back on track. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Steven Adams.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handle. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Jones.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Outside Morant. Adams with a screen on Irving. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Irving. And here's Doncic outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 8 assists in the game.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this 4th quarter. Brooks outside. Jackson, the screen, takes the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Dallas calls time here. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarded.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Bane. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
The defense has no answer for him at this moment.
Well, they're trying everything. Nothing's working. He's just piling up point after point.
Embiid, a screen on Morant. Here's Irving. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire. And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Mavericks.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a huge performance it was for Joel Embiid.
I think his authoritative defense was huge for them tonight. He established early that he wasn't allowing easy buckets.
That free throw no good. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You too can become an NBA player.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I love Dunn being creative and getting these calls. I mean, he's amazing at putting defenders in a tough spot.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Aldama's checked in for Adams, and it's Jones in for Brooks. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Carr. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. It doesn't go for him.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Jones from outside. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka. And Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. And we got to keep going like that.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long, everybody.